Hey everybody, it's Giselle and welcome back to my channel. So I came across a small YouTuber tag by one of my subscribers. I'm subscribed to her channel, she's subscribed to mine. Her name is Chispa, Chispa. I'm going to put the link to her channel below in the description box. So she put a invite or tagged everybody to do this small YouTuber tag, and so I'm going to do it. She's encouraging everybody to do it. So I'm going to do exactly what she did and put it out there for everybody. Just do it. I'm a very small YouTuber, so anyways, I thought it'd be fun. I've never done anything like this before, so thank you, Chispa, for the invite or the tag. So the questions I have on my phone here. This is her, and so I'm gonna just get right into it. So there's 15 questions. I'll explain after. Okay, so what is your name? So my name is Giselle, and where are you from? I live in Canada, and I sit in Toronto. I was actually born in Nassau, Bahamas, but I grew up here. I came here very young. How tall am I? 5'4". I'm 5'4". How many siblings do I have? I have two, a brother and a sister, and I'm the youngest. Is this your first channel? Yes, it is. It is my first channel. It's not my only channel, but it is my first channel. The other channel that I have is geared towards my weight loss journey, the continuous weight loss journey, start, stop, start, stop. But yeah, so my other YouTube channel is about that, and I'll probably do this one over on that channel as well. Why should anyone subscribe to your channel? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really. I just like to be with YouTuber friends, with people who enjoy my company and like what I do. I started getting into paper crafting and stuff like that, so I'm not always on camera and I'm not always this interactive, but so if you're somebody like me who is new at starting a lot of things and not that experienced, know that you're not the only one out there, and yeah, maybe that's why. As well as just communicating, I find there's a huge community out there that supports each other, and even just for the support, just for watching videos and commenting on other people's videos, that's great. Where do you see yourself and your YouTube channel in 5 years? Well, I hope to grow, and I hope to be, in terms of growing subscribers, of course, but to grow in the things that I'm doing and grow in more confidence. I'm not always on camera because one time I don't have the equipment and a lot of things, but just grow in confidence and just grow in terms of everything that I do, the things that I do, the things that I'm showing, and helping others. What inspired you to start making videos? Well, I was looking for ideas on how to organize a small condo. Our condo's not typically small, the typical small condo, but we were living at at the time that I moved, we were at my mother's house, and we had a lot of space. We had access to a garage, basically 2 floors that was just mine and my girls, and so we had a lot of stuff that we could store. So then when I moved here, it was a little different. My room became extra. I mean, I think this is probably 3 times the size of the room that I had, my bedroom and stuff. But in our living room and dining room is a lot bigger. It's just the storage space. So it's open and you have a lot of space, but there's nowhere to put things and store them. I got a storage unit eventually, but anyway, so that's what that's what started. I started looking at how can I come across what can I do to inexpensively create storage solutions. Then I came across Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree bins, like all these videos that came up. So then that inspired me to share as well. So bit of an addiction there after a while. Um, yeah, so that's what started me, just looking for ideas on how to make a better space for me and my girls cheaply, because there's a lot of work that still needs to be done and I'm doing it on my own. So little bit by little, we're getting there. But that's what made me start my YouTube channel. So the next question, what are some of your favorite YouTubers? There's a lot. There's a lot. And I'm just going to say that even people that I don't communicate with, I watch videos and I love watching them. Vloggers, people who do DIYs, hauls. There's so many people that I love, that I feel that, like, I don't think I even watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube. And definitely a lot of people in now my crafting world, because there's a lot of people who do a lot of lives, so it's interactive and we're actually having conversations, so it's actually real, feels real, but it is real because we're chatting, and they inspire and they encourage. So those are the people who are my favorite, and they could be big, small, tiny. I'm extremely tiny, but those are the people who are my favorite. The people who add something positive in my life and encourage things in my life, and not just mine, but other people. I see that they support other channels, even if it's just stopping by and say, "Hey, great video! Hey, that's a good idea." Again, not just on mine, but on everybody's, and that means a lot, because it means that people are out there and actually paying attention to you, or watching you and supporting you. So everybody who I communicate with, and everybody who's out there and sending positive messages, because I might not be that interactive, and sometimes I watch, but I just don't communicate. One, because of time, and there's so many good, amazing people out there. And again, depending, oh, I'm not gonna get emotional. Depending what's happening in my life, I don't really communicate or interact. But so I'm not gonna name one or two or five, because there's so many out there that are my favorites. What does your username mean? I didn't really think about it. I just put my name when I created my channel, and that was that. Best thing about YouTube. The best thing about YouTube is that what I said in regards to who I like, my favorite YouTubers are. It's just the community. People are out there showing and sharing and talking, and it shows how big of a world it is and how small of a world it is. How connected we can be, and how like-minded we can be, and distance is not a factor now. Thank you to YouTube for that, and thank you for technology for that. That it's brought the world a little closer. So that's the positive thing about YouTube. The negative thing about YouTube, it hasn't happened to me yet, and I'm very weary of this, and it's a little scary. But all the negative things that I hear that some channels go through, people leaving, I guess they call them trolls, or going onto their channel. I'm not big enough to be trolled, I guess, on their channel, and just making negative comments. And that's what I don't like about it, because everybody, unless they're really, you have proven them to be this bad person, or this fake person, or this mean person, and it's not for us to judge, just don't do it. And if you need to call somebody out just do it personally to them. Say, hey, you offended me. Just, you know, and explain why. Have a conversation somewhere, but don't go on the channel and be mean, and hide behind your camera or your phone or your tablet or your whatever, your keyboard, and just type nastiness. And that's what I don't like about YouTube, because if I click onto a video and I'm like, it's not for me, or I don't feel it in my spirit, I move on. I go on to the next one. And that's what I don't like about YouTube, is all the negativity out there. There's enough of us out here who don't need that. So again, that's why I don't, putting yourself out there, it's very hard and very scary. And those who don't need to have people bring them down. Definitely. What are your goals when it comes to YouTube? Again, just the same thing. We're about the growth. It's just expanding, getting better at what I do, and being comfortable, more comfortable at what I do, and learning. That is my goal. I'm on here to get ideas and to learn, because sometimes I don't think we tap into our talents. And I've always had that somewhat creative thing. I've always tried to think, like, what can I do it? How can I do it myself? And like, I'll see something and then say, how could I do it myself for cheap? Or how could I do that myself? Or wouldn't that be good if I did it myself? So that's why even with the crafting, giving gifts, making stuff that I can give to people, it makes me feel good. Putting things together, even like when my kids were younger, and when my kids were younger, I would do party favorites for my kids' birthday parties. That, knowing, that would make them happy, and that they would, one second here, sorry, that the kids, all their friends would like it. That's what made me happy. So just tapping into being more creative and doing different things and sharing. That's the most important for me. Any advice for new YouTubers? I can't. Okay, let's see, because I'm new but not new. Like, I've had this channel probably 5 years, but it hasn't been consistent that I've been on it. So what I would just say is just be, for me, it's being consistent. So I would say be consistent and come out your comfort zone. And instead of worrying about equipment and editing, which I used to do a lot, just put out content. And it doesn't have to be the perfect content. It's good and interesting and what you have a passion for. Because then the more you do it and you have a passion for it, will everything just fall right into place. Again, it's tapping into what makes you feel good and what you're comfortable with, and just to be consistent, and don't take out that head noise that people are there judging you, because there are always going to be somebody who judges you, whether you're a big or small YouTuber, whether you have the best equipment or the worst equipment, you didn't edit anything out properly, or we're not here to keep up with the Joneses. You're here to share and to make content that people like. And so what if somebody doesn't like your videos? There's somebody who does, and who you may inspire. So that's what I would say to a new YouTuber. I'm new myself, and it took a while for me to get that, and I'm still trying to get that. So yeah, that is that. So that's the end of the questions. That went really fast. So the tag is small YouTuber tag. So go and do it. I don't know what's definition of small is, but I'm very tiny. So thank you everybody for watching. I am going to go to my other channel and do the same. I have a weight loss channel. It's called Perfectly Imperfect. Me. In regards to my weight loss goals. So yeah. I like my cup. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.